That was really neat yesterday when I was checking out at the so cute at the checkout line. There was a little girl for abuelita, and I thought she was with the other two ladies behind her, but she wasn't. And she was sitting there, and she had this little serious look, right? I thought, she's got the little stickers in her hands, the little, Cinderella stickers and stuff, and, Disney stickers, girls, princess stickers. So I thought, she should be pretty content and happy. She's just looking real serious in our direction, where the people behind her, she was sitting in the cart looking at us. I thought, well, maybe she's, I think the other ladies just spoke Spanish. So I thought, okay, she speaks Spanish, so maybe she's wondering what these two are, But so she sat there and she just kept real serious. I sat and I talked to some other people around me like I always do. And then all of a sudden, the grandma's pulling the cart. She stops and she looks at me and she smiles real big and she waves, right? And I go, hi, how are you? She goes, I'm at Abuelita's. I'm staying at Abuelita's, right? I said, okay. And then she said, that's good. This is nice. It's nice to be a grandma. It's nice to be a Abuelita, isn't it? Yo, that's neato. That's great. And then I've been a good girl this year, I think, because of the white beard. And you guys doing the Target Santa and all that. Mine's not full enough, but she got just Santa vibe from me. And I'm like, oh, cool. I got Santa Claus. I was like, that is so cool. I got Santa Claus. Yeah, I was pretty happy about it. I was like, that is so neat. I've been a good girl this year. I'm sure you have. She was so cute. Oh my gosh, she was adorable. I was just like, that made my day. It was fun. I was just like, oh my gosh, I got Santa Claus. Well, like for a kid to Santa Claus you, especially when you're not in the suit, you're just at the store shopping, thinking like the Target guy with the tree and stuff. I'm like, wow, that's neat. He thinks I'm a nice enough guy to be Santa Claus. That made my day. Oh, you should be on a Christmas card. It was pretty cute. Yeah, that was fun. I love kids, man. They're so fun. When they're in their cute, they're cute. When they're in their zone, their sweet spot, they're really cool. Guys, had a lot of things coming at me. Just a lot of things. You look at student driver cars when you're driving home and think, wow, what about those days before we had cell phones and stuff like that, where people could have been put in compromised positions and been sexually compromised or abused and assaulted doing student driving, because they're nervous and they want their driver's license and stuff. You think about all that stuff where all these people are made vulnerable and compromised by our abuse. And it's one thing for people to want to have a virtual presence in the house to make sure that people aren't abusing their own kids, right? But abuse is, like they say in the military, shit rolls downhill, right? And remember the Titans? Attitude reflects the leadership, right? And so if you want people to be safe from their own parents and abuse and sexual abuse and their own family and stuff like that, you're going to have to stand up for the Lord's Prayer first before you try to put yourself in any position to keep other people safe, because you can't even keep you safe from you, right? And another good thing, too, is life is eternal and grace is infinite. And that should always keep you like, because how much abuse I've been through in my life from selfish people. He's gonna, he thinks he's so great. Oh my gosh, he thinks he's so smart. And it's like, you didn't trespass on me. I was just trying to live just a life, And every time I tried to do something or wanted to do something, they poo-pooed on it. They shitted on it. And where other people, well, I was going to fight harder. I was going to be successful. No, I didn't want to be successful at basketball. I wanted to set up the conditions to have like a utopia for kids to play basketball, where they wouldn't hurt each other, where they would just have fun, where they'd play. Play basketball. That's what basketball is. You play basketball, right? You play football, okay? And so I wanted like a utopia for that. So I wanted to coach. I told Amy about it, but she didn't get it. I went to Flagstaff, came down, and I wanted this, and it was always this abuse, and I just want to get in a position where I can coach and teach and set up like a teaching and coaching utopia. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I'm heading. I don't know where I get there. I ain't certain. All I know is I'm on my way, right? And so that's what I wanted, was just like, well, because I read Sir Thomas More's Utopia, but there's one of the books that Mom got and Dad liked it. And so, but that what I was always looking for was not the ideal plane, but a utopia. And it still ain't happened. But I know it's tangible. I know it's not Pollyanna, it's not wackadoodle thinking. When you understand someone like Jesus Christ, and you go, okay, we got to live like him. He's not a God. Okay. He's a human being just like me. And when I look at my body and feel my body all beat up, I go, Job, Jesus, Christ, and they always tell me that too. Well, this happened. Okay. And so, yes, and, and so, and Blaise Pascal being poisoned to death. So I think of the people like me throughout time and go, okay, so this, what you're talking about really ain't nothing new. All right. So I'm like, okay, here we go again. Sucks. It really does. It sure does. But I realize I'm dealing with insecure, aggressive, and jealous people. I don't understand why. Okay. Because if you go read the books, Muhammad, obviously, because, Gabriel has to choke him in his dreams and his prayers to get him to speak, because he doesn't want to have to do it. Why can't everybody else do it? Why do I have to get up and be this? It's not, and it's not that we don't want to do it because we're bad people. It's like, people should be able to, like Judah Krishnamurti, you should enlighten yourself. People should be able to do it for you. Their eyes are watching God. You got to do it for themselves, right? Zora Neale Hurston, right? So it's like, ain't that fucking hard? Maybe it is because their eyes are watching God. It's like, no, God is not a possessive pronoun. It's like, okay, where can you look that God is not? Even the maggot and the murder and everything, that's just where faith is not. Okay. And that's why they had this thing on YouTube with Charles Stanley, resting in the faithfulness of God. And you're like, no, it's the faithfulness of God. Okay. No, you have to have faith. You're misusing the word. Because God is omnipotent and omnipotent. It sure was fun resting in the faithfulness in the cyanide showers at Auschwitz there. Yay! Well, let's go rest in the faithfulness of God, right? So they don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay. So justification through faith, that was a little bit better. With Luther, it was a little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit. Justification through faith. No, it's not justification through faith. It's just life is eternal and grace is infinite. That's truth, right? When you have faith in God, that one guy I talked to the story yesterday, people are scared of dying. Just die and you won't have to be scared of it no more. Well, that kind of takes care of that, doesn't it, though? If you're terrified of dying, just kill yourself. Like, me with the cancer stuff and all the pain and the suffering I'm going through, the nerve damage from all the chemical poisoning and the Wi-Fi abuse I put up in this poor hellhole, because of all the imports that came in here, the migrants that work over the mountain, bluebirds over the mountain, bluebirds over the sea. And they're assholes. People that migrate to war zones to be heroes are assholes. Okay? We're like, Hebrews are like Thomas built the fire ancient Hebrews. And here come the Byzantines and we start walking. Here comes the Babylonians and we start walking. Here come the Martians and the Marvin Martian and we're still walking. Walking in rhythm, singing my song. Right? Humming to the music. It's been so long since I've seen her. Yeah, it's weird. I've been getting a lot of Max and Emmy's mom today. And, it'd be nice if she'd step up to help me share the beauty of the Lord's Prayer and the apocalypse. That'd be cool. But as far as, I told you guys, right after 2017, when I went to hospital and they ripped my teeth out and they did all those horrible things to me and stuff like that, the whole romantic notions of the 4-year-old, I mean, they come, but they go real quick. Now they're like, no. She wanted to sign Alex Rodriguez to sign a prenup thing saying he can't let himself go. What if he gets poisoned by the military? Will you guys suffer to get sickness and in health, better or worse? It's like, and I think some people, you can live the Lord's Prayer, but some fundamental things when it comes to relationship and affection and romance, I think people, they'll probably have to wait the next lifetime, like Erykah Badu songs, till that changes. Okay. Because the Lord's Prayer is understanding and obeying laws. Okay. But people's superficiality and things that I think we all have them. Okay. I do too. There are certain things that attract me to women physiologically. And some things I can't make it, oh God, I really want to be physically, that happened to be a lot in school, I want to be physically attracted to her, but I know I'm more physically attracted to others, and that wouldn't be fair to her. And I would always tell them that too. It's not fair to you, because I want you to be with someone that feels the same way about you that you feel about me. And I want to be with someone that feels the same way about me that you feel about me, and I don't want to cheat you. I want you to get, that feeling, that desirability, that I've got all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. There's all that stuff. But you got to understand, sex isn't love, okay? Because lots of assholes sexually reproduced. It's obvious, right? And this is the 21st century, and we've recorded all the evidence of real gospels with real people. And you can't go back in time and say, I believed Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. had redeemed the gospels and had corrected the fallacy of religion and helped us all live religious lives in peace worldwide. I believe in him. He's a good guy. Hi, I'm at Abuelitas. I've been a good girl this year. I'm sure you have. Okay. So I love you guys very much. I'm going to go exercise. Maybe we'll talk later tonight. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go exercise and do a little bit of chores. I just didn't want to talk, and I just didn't feel like much moving because I was kind of sore today. And I just didn't want to talk because I was just like, I'm tired of all the manipulation and the bullshit. It's like, let's just live the Lord's Prayer, and then we'll fix all the manipulation and the bullshit and the egotistical projections of, don't think about what you're going to do to be great. Just appreciate the moment, because life is eternal and grace is infinite. So appreciate that moment from grace with the ones that you love and that love you. And the rest of the stuff, like flying spaceships and all that crap, that shit will take care of itself. We'll all work together to make sure that we're all cared for, because we're all living peaceful, loving, faithful lives, right?